Korean. I don't know if there's a difference between South Korean and North Korean dialect, but I'm guessing one's also Chinese, one's, well, Mandarin, one's Japanese, you know, that sort of thing. But English, please! I'll just turn that down a bit because that's blasting my ears out. Which look do I want? It seems like very limited selection.
You're white, a blonde.
What is your name? What is that? Oh yeah, it's that one. Persona. Change hairstyle. Oh yes, basically my hairstyle. Oh, cool. Oh. Probably more of that from my hair. Where would you like to go? This side, yes. Ah, full customization. Oh, I have brown eyes. Mine are more dark than that. Bit brown. No, I don't see that colour actually cool that often. Ultramarine! Probably that. A dark brown. Mouth type. What is scary face? I am Salpus. Probably that one. Lip colour. Oak colour. Beauty spots. Freckles? I don't really have freckles. Yes. Ready. Appears to be in some sort of school uniform. Unknown language. Enrollment application, UV Academy. Huh? What? Huh. Whenever you see now saving on screen, your progress is being automatically saved. You can disable autosave in the options. Who would disable autosave? Unless you're doing challenges or something. Then the way to the future while valuing our individuality. It's time for you two to divide into the world of Pokemon. Can I help you, strange creature in blue?
He fell on top of guard.
I was sure he wouldn't mind that.
He was just like...
Director Carville, head of UVA Academy. Adir is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. Oh, it's like a decent map. It's also, of course, home to mysterious creatures known to us as Pokémon! They reside in great number. In fact...
Are you so stupid? Oh, how'd you... That's so cute!
That thing looks like a combination of Eevee and Pikachu.
It does, doesn't it?
Ew.
Pokemon can be found living all over, in the sea, in the sky, even in our cities and town.
Sorry.
Kitchen. We human coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. UVA Academy is here to help you learn more about the precious partners.
Stop. I haven't even made it down here and you died.
Well, you know, you took time. Give me a key. Okay. I need to grab the headphones. They're going off.
I'm really happy that's what you're saying, but
Within our halls, Pokemon from all regions gather to study together. There's a black Taurus. What the fuck? As Pokemon trainers, they help Pokemon to battle. That is Mock, or Mock's evolved form.
That's a Gen 1 Pokemon.
Yeah. Running alongside them. Also, I believe James has a Mock.
And Ash.
Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? Because he keeps trying to eat him. While a robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential. Again, that's a black Taurus. Staff at the UVA Academy can't wait to welcome you with open arms. I'm guessing this is their like introductory video. Pokémon Violet.
not there yet!
Same name as my sister. My sister, my daughter. I wish I had a sister. Why are the Tauruses black here?
Because those region based.
I know, they're different region ones, but it just looks so weird. Flamingo Pokemon. Well, there's the alternate. Or should I say the Hyper one in the region. So it turns into a travel vehicle far from away. The fuck is that thing?
2 units. Oh, they've
Well, the reason I've got back and wanted this Pokemon game because this is open world, because I've been saying forever the Pokemon game should be open world now. Fuck's sake, it's 2022 going into 2013. Why did it take so long to do it again? We're 2023. Oh fuck, I just kicked over my Switch.
murdered the.
Give you a yell when you get up to the point you can join multiplayer.
Tony.
Note to self, I'm gonna get invaded by Diddy. Progress saved. Oh yeah, my character looks so feminine.
Even though he's a guy.
Yeah, because basically the way they draw Pokemon characters is you just put a female hairstyle on and it makes them look female. Even though I chose a male character body.
You now have a C.
I've got a bigger dick than you, mate. On a clever note, the Switch changes colours based on your Switch is set to. So that is currently white. I don't know why that is white because I don't have a white Switch. Nor do I have an Ole. That one's an Ole. So this is a very nice house. Mine has yellow and purple controllers in real life. But I am using the Pro controller, so I don't know if that affects what it recognizes. Now, saving. Exactly, it might see the Pro controller as white. Let me go this way. That screw of Pokemon is fucking adorable. That almost looks like a grey squirrel just with its mouth full.
I'm thinking of...
Hey mom, you're a MILF, can I shag ya? Good morning, Dark Persona. Oh, already in your uniform, I see. Well, it's your first day at the new school after all. So excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. School contacted me that you're supposed to wait here a while longer. The flamingo looks like a bloody flamingo. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important on your first day that still hasn't arrived. Ding dong. Maybe that's the very thing they're waiting for. Dark Persona, get the door, would you? That looks like that should be the front door, but I'm guessing that goes to our back garden. Well, I'll say this, I want this house. It's actually a very nice house. Like, seriously, I want this house. It's a very nice house. Although, I'll say this. Who's supposed to get to that shelf? A giant?
Usain Bolt? I don't know, someone who's like 7 foot tall.
Like the little...
No dad as per usual, but apparently our mum this time around is loaded. I don't think there's ever been a dad in the Pokemon games. At the front door? Yes. Oh no, this room is just used for storage, can't go in. The fuck is the front door in this place? Do forgive the intrusion. Oh, this is the front door. Yes, there has. Oh, okay. You are Master Dark Persona, yes. Oh wait, isn't one of them your dad actually one of the people you end up fighting later on? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologise for the late arrival of your enrollment documents, and also for my delay in introducing myself. I'm Mr. Fancy Swanky Pants. I'm the director of the UVA Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel? 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 Would you pronounce that Clavel, my dude? Clavel?
Level.
Yeah, I'll take Clavel. The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day. Well, I'm responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here are the last of the enrollment documents that you should have already been delivered to you. Mr. I have all the premiables. Goodness, you really needn't to. Since you've come this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Oh, so I've got 2 things to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. Now, Miss Cavell, you simply must join me for a cuppa. This way? Well, how can I feel such a kind offer? Cup of tea! I have balls hanging from my pockets. There's so much balls for my swagger. I see it next to the Wi-Fi. It was on top of the laptop and I just put it there when I opened the laptop this morning. Thank you, Mr. Guard. Ready to put your hat and grab your bag? Yes. I hate wearing hats. Well, also, if you get anything other than a fire type, I'll trade you a baby fire type and breed yours, then send it back. Why, is that because you took the fire type and you want one of the other two, I'm guessing? You can press the X button to open the menu, save. In your bag, you'll find key items. And I'm guessing, like the usual Pokemon games, getting the starters is a biatch. Deco, review handy types. Why do I have such a ridiculous fringe with this hat on? And where is my ponytail? Ugh. This hat makes me look ugly. I don't like it. King School uniform! Your pockets are empty. Please hold. Let's see what we've got. Medicines, Pokeballs, battle items, berries, others, TMs, TM materials, treasures, picnic items, adventure guide. There we got 0 LP, 0 Pokemoney. But if I'm trying to enough, I get them. Yeah. I am usually, I'm going to look at them, but I am usually inclined to go grass types as my first Pokemon. Usually. Oh, just look at you. All ready for your big first day? Yes, the uniform of our study academy suits you quite well indeed. Fucking hate the hat. Oh gracious, how careless of me. I have entirely forgotten. I have something else for you, Master Top Persona, and most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? I'm going to give you your first Pokemon, I'm guessing. I wonder what important thing that might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? I wonder how old we're supposed to be in this one. I'm going to guess it's the usual carnal age of 10. Fucking hat. Got to sit right in my ponytail. Right then, my dear, time to come out of your Pokeballs. Ranging from left to right, adorable, the fork, and that hair.
Hit the green one.
I am very highly tempted by the grass type as usual.
Ooh.
I'll ask you to choose which among these you would like as your partner. Spaghetto, the grass cap Pokemon? Yes. They're fucking adorable. Bruco, the fire croc. What? And Quaxil, the duckling Pokemon. Yes, 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 princess. What are you trying to do? What about the box? Sorry, baby, I don't understand you. You trying to get that out? Yeah? Why don't you give it to Mr. Guard and Mummy and they'll open it for you? You've got to be careful with it so you don't lose all the parts. Oh, to be fair, that actually opens like a bag. I was about to say,
Oh.
she just play with the things in it. I think she just wants to play with the things in it. I need the house, the cat. And yes, Diddy, definitely better headwear. They're all very good company. Why they usually refuse to even leave my side? Nope, this person call. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Top Persona. Than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. My babies now. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision and come find me once you've picked your Pokemon and I'm busy giving your rival theirs, who will inevitably pick the opposite type. If you excuse me, until we next meet. a manly fellow this director of yours is. These three are lovely, but you need to choose one, right? Not an easy task. The cat. I'll take this opportunity to walk about these little ones and get to know them. The cat. I'm sure they'll have lots to teach you. The cat! Oh, before you go, I'll give you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you, going out on your own. I got a phone! Oh, it's the phone Pokedex from the TV series. That chats to you. A Pokemon called Rotom lives within it. Wait. This is a smartphone with a Pokemon inside of it, of course. A brand new phone! Want instructions? You can check the map by pressing Y. Get lost to take care of your new gadget, okay? Rotom likes possessing electronics. Alan nearly used drop phone in toilet. It was super effective. Rotom fainted. The handy Rotom phone is a popular item used throughout the Powder region, and it absolutely gives Trent access to a variety of useful functions. Using the map app, you'll find useful information. Are you ignoring my messages? Is it the cat? I said the cat like 3 times, and I think it's obvious the cat. I literally been yelling, give me the damn cat.
I don't know.
Ow, it can possess a washing machine. Oh god. Can I have one of those to go fix Automaton then? Use the sticks to move it around. Flying taxi service. Why not? It's a vehicle that looks like it's carried by a bunch of parrots. God. Taxi. Oh cool, it shows like what Pokemon are around. Of course, Magikarp there. Oh, they're Gen 2? I say they're Gen 2. Don't remember its name. That's new.
Oh.
Because there's a Pokemon that's eating rocks. Oh god. Why do I feel I can like smash these trees later and get the fruit off of them? Oh, shiny. What's this? Free Pokeball! Am I stuck at this walk speed for this section? Damn it. Because you are thinking All-Star games. Are you telling me we can't get the fruit down to feed our Pokemon? I am disappointed. Ooh, Pokeball. Nope, it's a potion. Okay, so it's generic item shape. Petty. I want to stop talking to the damn crocodile. I want to talk to the cat. No, I'm only allowed to talk to the croc. Like, they literally won't let me talk. They're like, everyone chooses the fire crocodile, therefore you will choose the fire crocodile. Oh, no, I got the duck this time. Can I talk to the kid again? Yes. Apparently not. Ooh, I see shiny. I don't know if it holds true for this, but I know most... I picked that up, thank you. Antidote. I know a lot of people only pick the Yeah, I'm gonna say we probably are rich. Look, we have a house with all this fucking land, all this fruit and veg growing everywhere. I know a lot of people pick fire types because typically speaking, fire types are the strongest starting types. With the Ketsy, with the Ketsy. Cat's seen something. Pet the cat. Purrs. It purrs! Maximum purrage. Need more purrs. You little kitty kid. Yeah, I'm gonna say this, going by the looks of this, we literally live on our own, opposite some other rich douche outside of a main town. How big's the map? Fairly big. It looks fairly big. How big it actually feels walking around it, I'd like to know. Interesting. I wonder what this is. I want to go to these islands. They must hold secrets. This is Cab Palenco. It's not much, a little pinch of our community, but it's home. Pinch of our community. There are 2 houses here, woman. Oh, I can run. Thank God. The power of science is amazing. Yeah. If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together, up to 4 of you at a time. I've gained the ability to not walk. Icy item. Yoink. Give me shinies. Pokeball. Right, what rich douchebag lives here then? I've lived opposite this house my entire life, but I have no idea what rich douchebag lives here. Wait, where'd you guys go? Oh snap! Huh. Do you care about your looks? Oh god, you're like Chikorita, you're obsessed with flower smells. Rock one food! That's cute! That is fucking cute, adorable. And these 3 trainer? Not quite. Master Sona here has yet to make his choice, you see? That's when Dee Dee went getting the croc, baby. Okay, that is adorable. We haven't met here, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you quite so soon. And director, is this what I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's new student, Master Dark Persona, who will be attending as of today. Yeah, Dee Dee has the croc, and Dee Dee wants me to trade him the one that I'm going to pick so he can make a baby of the one I'm going to pick to give me back my one later, and also give me a baby croc in the as well.
If I was to break in.
Master Dark Persona, he will be attending off today. So, you're that kid who moved up the road? Oh, okay, so you did move in recently. Time to find out about you. I am Nimona? Nimona? Honey, how would you pronounce that one? Nimona, okay. Warning. Warning. She be crazy. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbour? We want to be friends? Yes, princess. And you got the alphabet. Yes. Love that infusion. We're gonna get along just fine. So as we hit 16, I'm bending you over the local bush. Miss Numoy is the president of our school council, and I'm the champion ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right here now, you and me, because that's how it works. Easy now, you two. We'll be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. Cheesecake, please. Okay, let me pick my Pokemon, and then I'll go get you cheesecake. So, you'll have plenty of time to battle later, and get to know one another better, of course. Croc, not the croc. I'm getting the cat. And we're going to be classmates, nice. We'll be able to battle all we want. No, mess it up sooner. Have you decided which of these Pokemon you'd like as your first partner? No, Croc cute one. Yeah, Dee Dee's got Croc. I'm getting Croc later, honey. Give me the kitty cat. This is Sprigato, a grass-type Pokemon. It can use Pampers to soak up whatever water you throw at it. Would you like to go with our good grass-type Pokemon Sprigato here? Yes! Spur! You chose Sprigato. Would you like to give Sprigato a nickname? Need to look up how it's spelled.
On English now.
Is Kiara. My head's not fair.
It is a
I give no fucks it's having Kiara, because guess what? My male cat was called Kiara. Don't ask, we were told they were both girls. Yeah, we were told they were both girls, sent to go get done, and the name had always stuck at that point. Well, you're bitching, so I'm making the camera smaller. Oh, what, going forward?
I think.
Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, ooh, kitty cat, I choose you, kitty cat, kitty cat. Kitty cat. You want me to call you whenever I catch a new Pokemon so you can see what it is? Yeah. And water. Gato seems to say can quite liken to you, Master Persona. Control, I told you to turn on. There we go. This is your first Pokemon? Yes, please raise it with love and care. Of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Let it out! Upset, I can't believe you actually chose Gato. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Did I choose one of these Pokemon too, Dr. Carvel? Oh, but you... Did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the academy? No, back then I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Dark Persona while he raises his own new partner. You need a rather splendid idea. You wish one of these Pokemon would be an equal fitted Master Pokemon. Well, we know what she's going to pick. Because they always pick the one that's strong against yours. PlayStation off. Yes. Since the opposite chose Spaghetto, I'll go for the little one. Nice to meet you, Galaxy. Welcome to the team. Oh, you chose the one that is weak against my one. That's different. Alright then. Now we chose our Pokemon. We have to battle. Waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. Now that's a fucking Gurple. She is fucking berserk crazy. I'm going to challenge you to a battle and choose the type disadvantage. You right there, dude. What? Oh. As many of you noticed, Miss Nemo is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your own Pokemon as well. Right, so anything else around here? Ooh, item. Potion. Potion. Why is there a fighting stadium patch thing on the beach? This is why I ignore you and have a look around. Oh, item. Let's swim. No, we are allergic to water. Over here! Fuck you! Looking for items! What's this way? Shiny! Pokeball! Hey Al, you're playing a Pokemon game as well. Hey Muffin God. Yeah, I just got it for my birthday and I wanted to stream first part of it, see if people like it. Shame you didn't get Scarlet though. Multiplayer allows for getting the version exclusives, barring of course legendaries. Huh. I didn't choose which one I got, Sammy picked it. Right, I'm gonna warn you now. If you have a goddamn orgasm in the middle of this battle, I'm calling the police. I'm like 10 years old, and I'm horny as shit. I am not of legal age for this crap. Psychopath. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it is our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon get stronger through battles. No. You don't have to just battle. So, you ready to battle me, dog persona? Afraid so. This psychopath. In fact, I'm so excited for this battle I think I'll use. It's near mine. I trust you remember that Master Officer is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. Whoops, good call, Director. I was about to set up one of my usual partners right off the bat and murder me. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Come on, so let's have a fruitful battle. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nemon. But you're nurse that Huxley. Yay, Kiara! I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. No, this really isn't. Smack it with some leaves. It's super effective. You must be setting up smart. Ooh, grass is strong against water. The line of, oh, you're smart. That tickled. Bark. Actually, leveled up to level 6. Like, yeah, I leveled up to level 6. What am I saying? Well, not bad, neighbor. 300 in monies. I got pocket change! Look at you winning your first battle ever. Looks back at previous Pokemon games played. Aw. You've got any more potential than I thought. Oh. That's to be fair, I've done that plenty of times as a kid, honey. Look at winning it there. You've got more potential than I thought. You're going to be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again. Just one more battle. I stopped sending Spitter. Surely weary already from the last battle. Oh, sorry. I kind of got cut off in all the excitement. I'm very sorry, Dopsir. Same to you, Spaghetto too. Let's battle again soon, you psychopath. Oh, we'll definitely battle more. You two seem to become fast friends, so you only just met. Oh. Can I count on you or new schoolmate under there? Can I count on you to take a new schoolmate under your wing here, Miss Nemo? Yep. I'm sure you can learn a great deal from champion ranked trainers such as yourself. You bet, sir. That reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see for a sec. The Pokédex app was added to your remote phone. Pokédex will automatically register Pokemon you catch. The must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Miss Jack, actually made it himself. I love how someone different always makes the Pokédex, Pokebook, or in this case, app in every game. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. Dude, you are not that old. You are not that old. It's quite the age we live in now. Ooh, filling out a Pokédex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh no, I suppose you can't. No matter how much time may change, the ones meeting new Pokemon never does. No, Professor Oak's the original maker of the original Pokédex. Yeah, no matter how much times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. This is truly a timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you both work hard towards the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Miss Nimona, I still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. But depending on if you master up to the academy, you would be doing me quite a favour. Of course, leave it to me. Then I'll leave him in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time for you and I. We're on my way. Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along by battling. Alright, speaking of Pokédex stuff, Sona, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. Ah, what is going to be the mandatory Pokemon we're going to be forced to capture?
Yeah.
Press the minus button to open your Pokédex. Oh, okay. So... Huh. Pokedex, recently caught, recently battled. Hmm. Habitat unknown. We have sneaking. Follow the crazy lady, follow the crazy lady. Hey mom. Oh, Dark Persona. Hear that Nimona here will be taking you to school. Why have you not taken your kitchen apron off? That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. So you already managed to make a new friend. Do I need to teach you how to use protection? And I read about all the wonderful teachers you have of looking after you at school. There's so many handy facilities. You can use as much as you like. And in your new friend Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in school dorms, so I want you to promise you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start you off. I also packed you lunch for your first day. Sandwiches for mom. Om nom. A dish made by sandwiching vegetables, meat, and other ingredients between 2 pieces of bread makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. And maybe you better take these too. You attained 5 potions. Here's a minute. Press this part of the devotion they get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of excitement experience far from home. Just try to save all of them and all the good times and hard times too. You will make many a sandwich. It is far more complicated than it should be. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, was it Silver when they first introduced it in Gen 2? Or was it Gen 3? There used to be one of them where if you went back every week or a couple of days in game or whatever it was time-wise, you used to get money from your mother. Alright, alright then. You two had better head off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice, Dark Persona. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch a wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos! This way! There, you're gonna give me back control. Thank you. Bye-bye, crazy lady. So the number of random treasure items I found all over the place, I've never had money issues. Speaking of which... No! Item! No! No, let me get the shiny, you... Alright. This here is... Poco Path. Yes, princess? Making puzzles with mummy? It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Oh, and here, out here, things are different than in town. You're going to see wild Pokemon out and about. You're going to see wild Pokemon there. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. Warning, some Pokemon are tiny. And you will run to them without noticing. Get close to one and you'll have to battle it. But you've got Sprigotto for that, right? I'll try and get a punch when you gotta use a Pokeball. Yes. I've got tons. Have a few. Give me 50. 5. That lasts me 5 seconds. You put the Pokeball in your pocket. In your Pokeball pocket. It is a sad pig. Oink oink. Ooh, what luck! Time for learning by doing. Try batting the Chonk, Dark Persona. La Chonk. Don't get to wild Pokemon by pressing the X or throwing a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching a Pokemon, beat the shit out of it till it's crying. Leafage. Ah, terrible. My defense fell. Ah, the days of when moves like that were actually used. Pokeball, go! The chonk. What's it called? So it is in my endgame party. Ah! Oh. Pokemon spurns all but the finest food. Its body gives off a herb-like scent that bugs Pokemon detest. Ah, Pokemon. Bacon. How'd you spell bacon?
Bacon.
Yeah. Okay, I got it right. And go. Bacon was added to your party. I like how I like books. It's kind of cool. Oh, also, that was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon. And you can open your Pokedex. And Crummy, when it comes to actually catch a Pokemon, maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, here's some more Pokeballs just in case. More, please. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw a Pokemon. Remember, you'll be fine. Now, go battle those wild Pokemon and catch all sorts. Let's meet back up at the lighthouse over there. You can see our score from the top. Head to lighthouse. Okay, see you there in 2 hours. You can also start a Pokemon for Pokemon. I got the chonk hair. Okay, Pokedex is open. You get rewards. Cool. I can see why you'd point that out. Honey, I have a Lechonk. I call it bacon. Yeah, that's why. Did you not get the concept of puzzles, or isn't there like 4, 6 or something like that in that box? Bless her. The best one I noticed game never brings it to your attention. This thing weighs 22.5 pounds. There's 1.8 in height. Right, shinies. Ooh, I recognize you. You are from Gen 2, I believe. I can't remember your name, but I recognize you. Hello, can I get up there? Now, Man Pacifica remembers you being a grass cop. Ah, Hoppy! Scratch the shit out of its face. Ow. Proceed to scratch the shit out of its face. Ow! Wreck 'em all! Go! Yay! Hoppy was caught. So keep a careful eye out. Hoppy leveled up. Oh, Kiri leveled up, sorry. Kira learned bite. Nom 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 nom. Had a friend find his first shiny get into school. Registered. Outside of cold regions, Hoppy can be found practically everywhere. This is because the wind carries the species all over the world. can't remember. I'm pretty sure I had this in silver. Oh, what do I want to call it? Ahead. Are those Pokemon? Or are those just birds? Hello. You Pokemon? You're Pokemon! You're a flying type. This is gonna sting a little. Nom it. Scratch it. Yep. Fletchling was caught. I like how everyone gets experience now for catching as well. Oh, I got feathers from it as well. Fletchling has been registered. Fletchling can be found in both rural and urban areas. They once had huge territory disputes with squawkabillies. Fight broke out all over town. Yes, I'm calling it Robin because it looks like a Robin to me. That's number 19. Oh, cameras. Oh, outfit stuff. Spring uniform. Summer uniform. Autumn uniform. Winter uniform. Ah, auto. That would be nice. Right. Save, because those. Bag. Oh, we have access from our boxes from our phone. I like this. Wait, does that mean we could change Pokemon whenever we want? Without going to a thing? I would like this. That is an amazing feature. Right, exploration continues. Rare candy! There's spider. A Tarantula. Back in the face! Bacon, you tackle! not the string shot. Pokeball, go! Give me the spider thing. Yoink! I can see under the world. Headland tail rip. As there has been added to the Pokedex. Frustration from its rear as strong as wire. The secret behind the fresh strength is topic of ongoing research. It looks depressed as sin. Yeah, I heard about the bugs. That spider. Item. Yoink. That was a chonk following me. That the chonk is following me. Then again, I guess they all have different dispositions as to what they do. Hoopies I have. So some require full sneakage. Super potion. Add a chonk. Nope. Oh. Excuse me, Hoopy. I want that Pokeball. How are you today? What is that thing? Can't tell from this angle. Scuttlebug. It looks like the Weedle of the game. Or a Caterpie. Well, Becky, you got this. Give me that Pokemon! Yeah, the bug was caught. Bacon leveled up. Learn Disarming Voice. Scatterbug's data has recorded. This Pokemon scatters poison powder to repel enemies. It will eat different plants depending on where it lives. It is quite cute. Would you like to give Spectaclug a name? Yes. Oh, what should we call Scatterbug? I want to call it Doombug. Number 35. Oh, what's wrong button? Oh, volunteer, next award. Also, because that would annoy me if I don't. Yes, baby. 5 batteries. Oh, the puppy. Okay, what type of batteries does it say? You alright playing with it and still? I'm guessing it needs to be I'm going to guess I require the ability to climb to get up there. Okay, something I can't do right now because no screwdriver. What type? Probably. Just in case. That's alright. Yeah, I can't get up there yet. Man needs the ability to climb. Yeah, what's that? Sorry, Pokemon. I think I found the Eevee Pikachu lookalike. Oh, win. Oh god, that's a level 2. Right. We need to... Let's out a charming kite that usually does emotional damage to the Pokemon. This move never misses. Emotional damage! Emotional damage! The move that you said does emotional damage. Yes? Yes? Power Whammy was caught? Well, I don't have it. Mouse electric Pokemon. The Eevee lookalike is called a mouse electric Pokemon. The pads of its paws are electric discharging organs. Palmade fires electricity through its forepaws while standing unsteady on its hind legs. Honey. Honey. Can you see that one? I'm trying to make sure my balls definitely work just because of the simple fact, DD, I don't know when I'm going to be able to buy some more. So, otherwise, what do I call this mouse that is not Pikachu? Mutt. When you call something a mutt, is it just your T? I'm calling it a mutt. M-U-double-T. Better box for now. Number 22. Oh, that is adorable. There's the item over here.
Oh, there.
Lighthouse is that way. What's this way? I appear to have you guys.
I'll try for that same.
I will say this though, I can see what DD means by Pokemon tiny. Like some, like, I can see that guy in the grass over there, but Jesus, that thing's tiny.
Hello.
Yeah? Yeah, I will do.
All wrapped up, right? Get in the book.
But when I sent in the video of just her unwrapping it, it melted him.
Alan.
Aww. That is adorable. Hello, birdie wordies.
Yes. Vice please.
Sparkles? Sparkles? Where are sparkles? I'm blind, I didn't see sparkles. I am fucking blind. Where are these sparkles of which you speak?
Oh, it's my neighbour!
Oh, sparkles. Prisonberry. That is tiny sparkle. I'm more looking at the Pokemon and looking out for like shinies. Right. Did I not pick that up? How do I get on this rock? Let me on the rock. This is a revive.
Fucking have a round!
Sorry to disturb you, Lechonks.
Good job.
Oh. Hey, Dark Persona, you're getting the hang of catching Pokemon, okay? Let me see. So far, you've caught.
Alan. Alan, Alan.
I'm glad she does. Whoa, what was that? I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could that be some strong Pokemon or something? I say we find out what made that cry. Let's take a look around, Dark Persona. Just be careful. There's kind of an unsafe cave not far from here, so stay clear. I know your rotten phone can help keep you safe, but watch your step by these cliffs anyway.
I guess.
If potion and a Pokemon. Find a Pokemon trying to murder me. No, none of you look different colour.
It's first luck and it bounces.
Ooh, more item. Potion. Ether. Ooh. You look like Diglett. Emotional damage. Oh wait, no, stand up first. Ah! I'm blind. Ow. Well, let's switch to. Where's your scratch do? No, my attack! One more.
Please.
Ow! Maximum emotional damage! Pokeball, go! I want to dig it. Diglett dick, Diglett dick, trio. Diglett dick, Diglett dick.
Okay, but the time. Oh, you dropped the dog.
Diglett dirt obtained. Diglett data has been added to your Pokedex. Its skin is very thin. If it is exposed to light, its blood heats up, causing it to grow weak. No, Diglett actually gets to keep its name because I like Diglett. Send a box. Diglett number 148. Jesus. Right. Man will have to start healing his Pokemon soon if he finds mortified. Now, I know she said be careful with this cliff, but anyone else here just want to randomly jump off the cliff just cause? Pokemon down that way. I get the feeling I'm gonna fall. Oh, Houndours? I can't remember those things. Grr. Bwah, bwah. I'm a legendary Pokemon and I'm getting beating up by these two little munchkins. Yeah! Oh shit! Oh crap! Lol, saved by my phone. Yep, yep. Demon Dogs whose evolved form will never stop hurting. Yeah, I know. And let me guess, the only way out is going to be through that cave. Hello, transportation. Yeah. The serious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Yes, that will happen outside the cutscenes too. Oh, cool. Hey, you little doggy. You showing everyone your doggy? Violet, show everyone your doggy. Hey, doggy. Hey, you little doggy.
And it doesn't shut up.
Woof, 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 woof. Squeak, 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 squeak.
And she drags it up. Hits it by its neck. What as fast as she hopes it would.
Maybe you could give... Did you give a husky one? Feels that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello, Anna. Random mother.
Maybe you can give it something to help it perk up. La Sandwich!
Okay.
Legendary Ultimate Pokemon falls out sky. Why? It needs nom-noms. Yeah? A raw sandwich? Mmm. Dum dum dum. Aegis. Please let me leave.
Anything out of that bag, you should post the book.
Ah, yes! Stealth mode engaged.
Go that way.
You get bestest buddy. And the dog that she strangles, she drags. Also bodyguard. Ah! Like, I'm not walking through there. Excuse me while I change forms. Hurry up! No, there's nowhere else to go, so I suppose we'll go this way. That's his battle form. Glowy cave. Oh, that persona. Hey, Topsy, you okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm fine. Thank goodness, I was really worried if you'd gotten hurt because I said we'd go looking for whatever made that cry. Never mind that. Right now, we've got to focus on getting you back up here. We've got to find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon moves. There's a Bulbasaur with Vine Whip when you need it. So basically, she's pulling that thing along like she's trying to kill it. Pokemon helping, dogs running away. Whoa, that was amazing. Uh-oh. Big bad dog. Ah, you look interesting. A Yangoose. Nom it. That was not what I was trying to do. Poor Yangoose. Poke it gently. I know, I'm just like extra cautious, I guess. Ooh, Bacon leveled up.
Okay.
Yeah? You want me to fall off? I didn't broken it, it just fell off, that's all.
I'm gonna show you.
It spends its waking hours searching NC for food. When Yogus is hungry, it ferociously gains a certain edge. It's the hungry Pokemon. You're hungry. Angry. It's hungry. Oh. Number 27. More Diglets. Eh. Sorry, I'm kind of looking. I guess I can come back to the sport cave later. Can I go get that? Will you let me get that? Sweet Jesus. Wanna fight, motherfuckers? Pokeball. Dad's got a strong bodyguard indeed. Smash! Oh my gosh, it's straight up pulverizer. How powerful is it? What move that was? Man, I want to see it close up. No, look out, something's coming! Behind you, it's behind you! Hello, slightly bigger dog. Yes.
I thought but I have to be that way.
Remember, you saw the opening. Whatever happened prior to the start, you literally crashed down there. True. Take it. The fuck off, I'm doing. That's a lot of people. Bambi! Don't go with me! Hey! Up here, quick! Pokemon use jets. Also clearly highly intelligent one. Now it just looks unamused with its life. There you go, for a second now I thought you were both goners. Whoa, what's wrong?
But
Horrible death! At worst, life of eternal pain. Yeah. Maybe use up all its power? What is this Pokemon anyway? It kind of looks like a Psychozar, but I've never seen one like this before. It's different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? I don't know. It needs munchies. Where's Brock?
that's 1,000 of them.
Where's Brock when you think about it?
One little
Brock feed all Pokemon. Can't tell either, huh, Sona? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad you have you back up in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella looked perfectly in sync facing down the Houndoom. What, you didn't even tell it what to do?
nothing.
Dead. DD says, help.
That's cool.
Violet, what are you doing? Huh?
No, I'm not doing anything bad.
She's very confused by the boop. Yes, Jade's very confused by the boop. I guess it's not like this Pokemon training yet, huh?
Control.
Back to Dragon Lizard mode.
Got,
Oh good, looks like it perked up a little.
got Sky.
think this fella's one making the mysterious cries we heard before. Well, whatever happened in the cutscene to literally cause this guy to drop out of the sky probably hurt quite a bit, to be fair.
Back up.
I say guy, legendaries generally don't have genders, but hey ho. Garros. Oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do Post Trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Oh, it's a robot. Gender ain't gonna be a thing. This is true. Let's exchange numbers so we get in touch. You somehow get separated again. And here, this lets you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle against stronger opponents. You attend TM32 Swift, aka the skill that always hits. You put TM32 in your bag. Hey, no, why did we just call flight taxi? This is true. Think before you use it though. TM's can only be used once. You both been nappy change. My cards. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'd be a good spot to relax. Hey man, get comfy. Head to the lighthouse. You say head to the lighthouse, but I'm half tempted to check that I haven't missed anyone. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I probably shouldn't have fallen off there because it's probably... I'm up there? No. Okay. Anything around here? There's be someone staring through the window there. I'm going to guess it's not going to let me go that way. Now before we go in the lighthouse, what's around the lighthouse? No, we are forced to stare at Backpack Guy.
Oh.
Why that little?
Don't eat the photo.
What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two, you can shove off. Excuse me, sir? Wait, I know you. Aren't you Avion? You're involved in the humanities track, right? Aren't you the Pokemon researcher, Professor Trur? Doesn't matter who my dad is. I'm a cuntbag. The real issue here is, what in the world is this Pokemon is doing out here? And what is with this form it's in? It saved me from a top. I'm at the bottom of the cliff. See, we had a strange crime, we tried to investigate. Dr. Persona fell off the cliff. That Pokemon saved him, but it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It kind of slumped afterwards. Wish you'd seen it before, it looked totally different. It's unbelievably strong. Well, yeah, as it should be, but it can't fight while it's like this. The form Miraidon takes in battle, that's its true form. Miraidon? Is that the Pokemon's name? How do you know it? I guess. You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember ever seeing you about.
Oh my, how rude.
Lead! Sammy called. Yes, Sammy summoned passing out baby apparently. With half a bottle. I swear it's just you. She gets like that, she passed out so hard in time. I like how she's just like... I don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you guys took me too. To be fair, Violet used to fall asleep on me a hell of a lot though. Even from young age. Remember all the times. Do you? Miraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? Do you think you're up to ordering Miraidon around? And how about I test your worthiness? Yes. Well, look at you, quite the little go-getter. I want to punch you in the face. Been feeling all that sort, so I'm going to use this battle to blast those Doradums away. Echo trailer douchebag. Oh god, it's a chipmunk with too much in its mouth. Marys are leaving a bad taste in my mouth and I want it gone. What are you on about, you drunk monkey? Out of curiosity. Oh, one of my Pokemon failed. That's useful. Yes, Babykin. Oh, is that where we were sharing the lollipop? That was adorable. Knowledge. Let's see whose teeth are sharper, eh? Bite it again. Nom nom, motherfucker. Akira. Okay, now bite the douchebag, please. Many people leveled up, and Airhead might have learned a Zorb. You defeated douchebag. And my Pokemon has literally agreed you're a douchebag. Yes, princess. Duck, yeah. Quack quack. Chipmunk for lunch. Did you know a thing or two about battle? Monies! Yes, princess. What? Oh. Well, top percent, that was awesome. As always, I'm going to send Chanchus in the same Pokemon I only just caught. Did you got on Pokemon Violet? But if you really think you can take Miraidon off my hands for me, you need this. That was your first started to help with the shopping. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. Yeah, and she really liked it. You obtain Miraidon's Pokeball. You put Miraidon's Pokeball in your bag, key items pocket. So why do you have it? That thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. Wait, did you hear me or something? By the way, you better actually show up for school. What a weirdo. What a douchebag. No, guys, definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wire some answers out of him. But oh, right, we gotta climb the lattice. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. You obtain penultimate Pokemon of the game at the start. Ah, is that the Pokestop? Yes. I noticed Miraidon occupies a separate slot. That is interesting. Anything behind the center? An item and then a grouchy Pokemon. Revive. That was asleep. Nah, just surprised I didn't make him take up a slot of your Pokemon. If only there was a jump button. Get back here! Oh dear. He does when he's in battle mode. Ah. I missed those Pokemon, that was sad. They literally did spawn into their half flying off. Adopt Persona, that's Megagoza. Massive castle town. This is like, we just hurry up for multiplayer so I can come invade you. And that huge building with Pokeball on it is our school. Good, but it's so great having you in the same class, Dark Persona. Looking forward to it. Right, I can't wait to get back. We're gonna get so much to learn, and battle so much. Also, you can see from here. Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature, stuff as far as the eye can see. As you know, what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this an officially telling you welcome to Peleda? Excuse me, welcome to Massive Island. By the way, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Appears to be a small village down there.
Yeah.
Let's make it to Los Plento for starters. It's right on the way. Vamos, come on.
Stop.
Go catch something random to trade for your starter back. Roger that. Man has glasses.
Hey. Ow.
They need to be red. You want them like my sunglasses, so I look similar to Alucard, don't you? Screw you, Spider, you're useful.
Oh, my toes.
You okay?
I should stop the button.
You are trade bait. Right. I got those, but you've been ignoring me. Would you care to go through them? I don't know if Charmander's even in this one. Okay, honey. Pay attention. So you know I've got cat. Pig. Airhead. Robin. Dad Spider. Doombug. Mutt. Diglett. And Angry. And I was gonna say I saw a sparkling spot there a second. Cherry berry.
And
Hey, let's battle. 1 second.
oh. Lion.
Also actually. Really? You're challenged by youngster Ellen. Time to bully an even younger kid who should not have Pokemon. I'll remember to use that. Ow, that stung. Right. I thought you had to be at least 10 years old. No, he doesn't. He looks like 5 or 6. So it says, bit concerned he's out by himself. Kid, where are your fracking parents? Not my speed, I need my... Kid learned to fight back. New Bugload, Stun Spore. Ooh, Paralysis. I bullied kid. Go over to your parents. Your Pokemon's strong, huh? Oh yeah, and give me your lunch money. I see a Psyduck. So what button is it to quick heal? Oh. Psyduck, 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 Psyduck. Give me the goddamn Psyduck. And I see the unevolved form of Marrow.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his name was though. I'm pretty sure at level 4 will be paralyzed. I can probably just Pokeball this shit. Yep. Glad Samuel recognizes Pokemon. Mine! say? Ay, 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 ay.
I'm good.
If its chronic headache peaks, it may exhibit odd powers. It seems unable to recall such episodes. It's only a water type. You know, it should be water psychic. Whoops, fucked up the name. Oh well.
Let's call it head.
I was going to call it headache, but I pressed the wrong button. There's usually a way to change the nicknames of Pokemon, but I'd have to find it. Ooh, you.
Now on
Bonzo. Gen 3? Gen 3. Like 3. Alright, put it this way, I recognise it from playing the original games. I think it's Ruby and Sapphire if I remember correctly. But if I remember correctly, it's also one of the ones you can get early on.
That's what I don't know.
Which was the third version of it.
Better one. Like Pokemon Yellow was the better one.
There's also the unevolved version of Malwazir down there as well. Which they added, I think was Gen 3 actually, when they added the Kidia version of Mal.
Mm-hmm. You can just even notice the evolved up to.
Bunzel! Yes. Sorry, I know you're waiting for me, but Pokemon. There it is. Yoink. Ooh, I may need to actually poke this after stunning it. Hey, not the splash attack! The signature move of the Magikarp. Let's poke it to be sure. Ow! Man got to the 0. Registered a 0. There is packed full of nutrients it needs to grow. Let's go 0. Nickname?
Like a little mouse.
Yeah.
Version.
It was added a lot later on.
Yeah.
It does. Fine. Double B EL and I double B EL. LES. Nibbles. Nibbles has been sent to your box. Yes, princess. What'd you say? God, can I ask you a favour? Huh? Guard's doing it. Uncle Guard's doing it for X defense. Whoops. I didn't see you there, little bug. That angle. Like 3 of them are watching, like the 3 brothers.
Chris, so you know when the anime where they're like 4, they're blocked by
It is.
they're like blocked. Pokémon 4.
Ah, okay.
Funny thing is, the one in the middle looks bigger.
Happened.
Is that annoying? Yeah, this is like every morning, every afternoon, every evening. Next female one, you can name it after me.
It's gonna end up going off the back of the freaking.
Came back on the podcast photo.
Why did she put it there?
I don't have anything on my headphones.
Let's have a look at your moves.
Oh,
You have Splash. Why the hell does a Hoopy have Splash? Get rid of that.
The most useful move ever. Funny thing is though, at the tournament, Pokemon had like, oh yes, it's gonna take that I timed it by 10 and I die. Poison off. Dash. Active.
Yoink. Hello, Tail. Man is going to explore until he runs out of Pokeballs. I found the penis.
if that's a big no, no, I don't want to be named after that. Like, bring that. Fight for that.
You can see next to the level, it's got this in.
Fight has a.
God.
Find it. Stop pictures.
Dee Dee's angry because I've gone off course.
That's what was what? What else? Yes.
There's also Magikarp in water.
Yeah.
But first I must get the Wiglet. I'm guessing this is a side evolution, as it were, of Diglett that's grown up in this region. Wood. Wood? Do you want me to call it wood? Completely different. Oh, completely different species. Though it looks like a Diglett, it's a entirely different species. The resemblance seems to be a coincidental result of environmental adaptation. Ah!
Call it stiff.
I was more. Never. It's heavy on the word.
Woody. Garden. It's an eel. Ah. Oh. Oh. Well.
I think what is different. And what is
Get over here. We appear to have deployed instantation flotation device to fight Pokemon. Stun Spore. Magikarp, you splash attack, but nothing happened. Oh no, you have that as basic now in these games.
That's a bit. That takes up half the fun, doesn't it?
Thank you.
Man has attained Magikarp.
Yeah.
Magikarp, Carp, Magikarp, Carp.
Was it level 8 or 20 they evolved?
In the distant past, it was somewhat stronger than the horribly weak descendants that exist today.
That's because.
Whoa! Look at books in there.
Yep.
Little Miss ended.
Yeah.
Fish fingers. Hey, be glad it's a male, or that would have been your name.
No, I thought it was a melt.
Oh, the next thing
Next
I'm
bit.
to be called.
Danny.
Really dirty.
Little Miss bad. Yeah, that's you.
Alright. I don't know if I can get through here. No, can't get through there. Okay.
I can't.
No. I was just wondering if this was shallow enough to go through it. Oh, damn it. My throat put me in the water. I was trying to get that flying one. Oh, not the carp.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was just close enough to hit, but I targeted the carp. Hold, I think, L to aim? I remember that guard. Seems to be flying off now. In purple.
I didn't tell you.
Oh, did it? There's a carp in there. Tackle the carp to death. Carp splashes about uselessly.
No, risk. Right.
Man grabs second Magikarp for future. There we go. Go. Watch. Oh, this is gonna be interesting when this battle ends. The fudge.
I remember.
No, good bug. Thought it'd be fine. Bacon, deal with this fool. Emotional damage. Oh, that shouldn't kill it. Perfect. Pokeball, go! Wingull was caught. Huh? Point. No, I'm not too sure.
Like snatching food.
Right upon the ocean.
Shit.
Chip nipper?
Yeah.
Because again, it is. Meal.
Oof.
Yeah.
They're literally aggressive scavengers. Chip. Nipper is just N-I-P-E-R, isn't it? Double P. Chip Nipper. There's a lot of like Gen 2s.
Anything.
Ah! I'll just be catching everything.
I don't know.
That one. That no.
Catch it.
That one. Here's 3 bags of Stardust. When I get to 20 Pokemon caught, I get some Great Balls for free. I'm not complaining about that. Sure. Not that one. Not that one. That one. I am supposed to be going there. I have unevolved version of Chansey apparently is up there. Can I get up this little bit of ridge? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna finish exploring this side though. Well, I'm gonna go check this side of the river, the other side quickly. Then I'm gonna head to the spot. Then I'll go off and do the distance, as much as the game lets me. I just want to see if there's like an item this side or anything. Doesn't look like it though. Right. You! What are you? You remind me of Wampa, but you're a different colour.
Shiny.
Did I just find a shiny? Or is that a regional different Wampa? Just regional different one.
Oh.
Normally when you find shinies,
Colour.
it has a completely different evolution though. So it doesn't turn into the giant Beluga. What one?
Okay. Even if you have
That's one where you need like a giant stamp multiplacer. Poke it with some fairy wind. One shot. But this thing hasn't changed. It doesn't affect their head.
That's 110 times.
Tackle. Perfect. Pokeball, go! Yoinks.
Fine. That's it. Oh. I think that's one big.
Dangerous for Wampa to travel. Okay, this one's poison ground. So this one isn't watering ground. This is poison ground.
That now as well.
Yep. They line up in groups of 3 or 4 and help each other out as they walk around the wetlands. Fuck off, big.
Calculate.
Fuck off, big.
Why is it in your stash?
Right, I see shiny and I cannot ignore the shiny. Shiny items.
Oh,
Pokeball. Pokeball. Oh, is that what I think it is?
Yes. About the guarantee. Male.
It evolves into the Pokemon everyone wants to sleep with.
That's male. I think
I'll be going there soon. Can't help it, there's Pokemon everywhere that I want.
hello.
Pokeball go! Hero wants to learn Hone Claws. This sounds like an interesting move. What does Hone Claws do? Dark type move. This sharpens his claws to boost his attack stat and accuracy. Ooh. Replace Tail Whip. I named the baby croc Sammy. You're now baby croc. Samantha. DD bred croc. I'm getting croc. The baby female croc, so you called it Samantha. Sorry, Sammy. Not the Sammy.
that's it. Excuse me. It's Mantle. Baby Crag.
They're called rats. DD's giving me money as well, apparently. DD's gonna give me money.
Okay, right.
Yeah, on the game. Well, an item to sell for money.
Big no.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, this one is one that basically turns into a knight.
Yeah. It has to hold by mental. It has to hold a king crown. Have to hold a. Like explain. Like,
Let's stab.
well, I'll turn before evolve into a what? By default.
Ah. I'm
Leave inside up. Ignoring you. You're different. You look like a sheep. What are you? Fido. 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 Not itself, please. is a dog made of dough that breathes yeast. That is interesting. But don't introduce it to fire types, yeah? Oh god, it licked me. Bob. Fido's data has been added to the Pokédex. The yeast in Fido's breath is useful for cooking, so this Pokemon has been protected by people since long ago. It's a natural product. I do. Of course, it's a fairy type. Now, unless there's going to be anything else on the path, like literally right in front of me, that's going to pull my attention. Oh god. Yes. I have to get this one. Because God knows exactly what this goes into.
One time, you find a female, you can't call it Samus. And I think it will call it Jade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With its lungs, definitely Jade. 100% Jade.
Ah, I'm sorry.
We all know what this turns into.
Ah, I was wrong. Dawnstone.
Dawnstone.
Yeah.
Airhead fell asleep. That's fine by me. Let's Pokeball go! Iggy Buff was caught.
Even TD agrees.
Iggly Jade. We're going to call it Iggly Jade. Iggly? Iggly Jade. Right. Focus at a time. Or should I say, wait, stop. Oi! Dark Persona over here. Okay, so those advertisements making me hungry. This here is a Poké Center. Food, yeah. You came here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon. But for outside and for out in the world, love them. For inside cities, give me a damn build. Exactly, give me the good old building, and the lack of Nurse Joy irritates me.
It's in a different universe, so it's quite changing up.
Switch should be in online mode. But I'll leave the explanation to the pros here. Bit of service and welcome to Poké Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. At this Pokemon account, you can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payments in both cash and in league points. That is, 1 OP is worth 1 cash. And this is my right as technical machine. TM machine for short. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach Pokemon moves. You'll need to pay an LP and supply the machine with materials that the Pokemon drops. LP comes handy both these machines at the stores. I love it, so you have some. Transferring LP. Oh, looks like I've already earned some LP. I'm guessing you just get it. Oh yeah, and here's some of these too. You received a lot of Pokemon materials. At Unicircle, you can connect with other trainers to find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need help. Oh, thanks. Remember, have a rough adventure? Go to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But we want its help. Yeah, here. There's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go. Goofy's sure, but it helps you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out of R. That way you can have a Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around. Ooh, or go battle with on its own or stuff like that. There's an AFK feature. All Pokemon drop the lowest evolution parts. Poké Center lady tells you basically all the specifics about how the game works. Anyway, to tell you, lead Pokemon, alright buddy, let's go. Once you give it the go ahead, the Pokemon will set out on its own to battle nearby Pokemon or pick up items it finds in the area. If your Pokemon's low on energy, which happens when its HP is low, it won't be able to go exploring on its own. So if your Pokemon gets weak, try to hit it up with a potion or some other item. When your Pokemon starts to battle or explore on its own, you won't need to give any orders. Battle zone avoid battles, meaning that you have to keep searching the area for new discoveries, watching over it from nearby. They will not attack shinies. Nice. Auto battle decided by strength and types while taking part in the battle, so keep in mind that when choosing which Pokemon to send out on its own. Basically, it was intended to be useful for farming the materials, for making the TMs and everything against lower level stuff, and then people just went,
That's XP farming.
why not? Oh yeah, don't play with those kids down here, please.
I wasn't gonna.
Can I register my birthday? Yeah. You need a freezer bag. Also, you're in offline mode. I will have to find out how to turn it into online mode because I don't know why my Switch is on offline mode in the first place. Month 12th 23rd. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait a whole year for my birthday. This. You said press out. I'm pressing now. Oh, in the menu first. Oh, L connecting internet. I'll be right back. I'll go get stuff.
Wow.
Now connected to the internet. Form a group. Gathering a group. Waiting for DD. Please hold. I don't think DD's carrying me. She just wants to steal my Pokemon.
Using you trading read.
Yeah, DD can't carry me apparently, which is good because I wouldn't want that. Interesting character. Odd. Honey, I've just seen what your crocodile turns into. There's like a little thing on its nose, like a fire spirit. You can do that. But how do I throw my starter at your face? Oh, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon. Heal Logger. At least I didn't get rid of that melody. Menu Pokeportal link trade. Hey, did you know? Union Circle, Terror Raid Battle, Link Trade. It's agreeing on the link code of friend. Trade partner has been found. We're right next to each other. Don't be so dramatic, game. Take good care of Sammy. Shouldn't take too long to get an egg, so he will be back as soon as can be. Gregor! Okay, cannot choose while using unicycle. Okay. Right. Got your stats. Oh wait, hold on. I have a level 1 Sammy now. Thank you, Didi. I'm going to go buy some Pokeballs. I'm going exploring. I would like to buy. Nugget. Oh! Cheers, Diddy!
Yes. Ag. Yeah. Oh.
I've invested in the future. Right. Excuse me, buggering off that. Yes, honey?
Put in the bag.
Huh? What? Yeah.
Bag. Put in the
Fight you in a moment, kid. I am going exploring. DD evolved Pokemon. Ooh.
put it in the bag. She's got a cheese.
Woo! Look what I found. Look what I found.
Oh, nice. Actually,
Baby version.
he's Pokemon in game with.
Yeah. Tackle the shit out of it. As I like to call these things, got egg.
Oh no, thanks.
Use pound. Copycat. Use tackle. Sammy just went to level 5. Bacon and echoed voice. Airhead wants to learn poison powder. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I might do that. Bit of tail whip. Poison powder is nice. As everyone knows, poison is the true art of battle. And poison just murders everything in every game. I don't know if I'll take Stun Spore. Because you already have poison. Nah. Nah. Jeffy carries a round white rock that it thinks is an egg. It's bothered by how curly its hair looks. How do you spell Karen? Excuse me! Tell me! You wanna know how to spell Karen? Karen. Yeah. Yeah. Yup.
Oh. Aaron.
Got the egg. Oh, Jesus. You got the egg already. Eggs do not take long. I guess I'll head back to you quickly. Meet you at the Pokestop. More Pokeballs. Should be able to do it anyway. Oh, you can do it anyway. Take it, same link trade. What am I supposed to be doing, Sammy? Right, Sammy, what do you need me to do? Yeah, that really did not take you long to get an egg. Didi sent over Kira. Ah! You had an item to make it go faster. Right, boxes. Get rid of airhead. I kind of want both of them on me. Right, back to exploring. Got a crystal over that way. Here's where you need to go to school. Fuck school. Fiji berry. X accuracy. I never used the X items. There's no. That wasn't down there before. Now down there. Right, crystally thing. Potion. Oh, this one's yellow. Protect. Wait. So many places to explore. Oh, buddy.
Hello.
Didi has vehicle.
Okay, we don't.
Paradise Hill. Some Rorans. Awaken. Drowsy! Oh, Drowsy, what level are you? 4. I have 9 Premier Balls. I've got itches. And I see flamingos here. Go over to DD, poke something on wall. Got it. Drowsy fur. No, because Drowsy fits it perfectly. You want pounds because fat bastard. Alright, where is DD? Yeah. You look cute. You look cute as hell, Violet. I don't know. I just got a flamingo. I'm trying to do the whole aim thing. Violet, you gonna look after mommy and daddy? Yeah? No? Okay. Being attacked by stuff. I have a flamingo. I love you too, beautiful. Ember. Let me learn round. It's a fucking flamingo. I'm not calling it anything else. Oh, 346. Right now. Doombug is evolving. Doom, 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 doom. Doing? That's that. It looks like she's ready to get an injection.
I mean, there's people.
Oh. Okay. What do you think of Doombug's evolved form, honey? Tell me. What do you think? It's on your screen as well, I don't know where. Doombug evolved. That's Swooper. Don't know. Swooper doesn't live in a fixed... It roams where it pleases across the fields and mountains, building up energy it needs to evolve. And it learned protect, just like every other Pokemon. Right, now how do I target again? Oh, okay, click on it with X. I dropped a coin. Is that like a treasure item? Okay.
What's that picture?
Intriguing.
What? Try again, try it.
Oh, what's this? Oh, hey, there's another one of these things. I can make more TMs now. Got another coin. There's a douchebag trainer here. I don't wonder what's behind that weird door lid or cover, whatever it was. Maybe a battle will take my mind off it. Alex the student. Squawkabilly. Go, my newly evolved form, Doombug. Sunspores. We've got growl that. That was attack. Yeah, that was attack. I should switch, considering that thing's flying type. We'll go type normal, type grass, type flying normal, type bug, type fire. Have Robin swoop in and fight. Hey, Jay's getting catchy. Bottle burn. I got pecked for critical. I return your peck with a peck. Quick attack. Just what could be behind that? Whoa, wait, I lost. Get your head in the game, boy. What's this way? That looks like something for later. Eh. 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 You look something for later. Antidote. Or snorty snort. Yoink. Psybeam. I know all those birds. Hey Diddy, I see you climbing wall there. Bye Diddy. Oh, I was like, are you saying me to do something or?
Yep.
Proud of you? Yeah, I mean, I know I can go get stuff like right now. I'm just wanting to just explore this wide open world. Like, how far will the game let me go before it turns around and goes, no, go do quest story? Oh, EX Candy Small. Great ball. Man will finish exploring local area, then head back. Don't want those coins? What else can we find around here? Ball! Yoink. Rock blast! I see shiny crystal thing. I bet you may spot the crystals in brilliant beams of light. If you investigate one, you'll be able to take on a Terra Ray battle and try to defeat a powered Terra Pokemon. This is DD's crystal. You attained 500 LP. Apparently DD yoinked crystal, whatever it does. Something to do with raid battles. Something that I probably should be messing with right now. Oh, this flamingo is angry at me. 1 second while I bitch slap a flamingo. Yeah, Bog says no to your fighting yourself. Bog says no. I mean, I'm not exactly strong either, but still. Stun spores. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ow, that is a fine type move. Pig. So I'm guessing the crystals just only pop up when we're playing like in multiplayer. Oh, now I get stun sport. You ass hat. Dreamy voice. Birdo being boiled by local wildlife. Ow, fighting me super effective against normal types, duh. On bottom. DD is that way. That is destination. Come in, DD. I see giant shiny beacons. I think there is crystal there. Just gonna grab a potion on the way. And a paralyzed heal. Just gotta find the path up and I'll be up there. This is DD's crystal. So it says. Let me look it up. I can't join Terror Raid battles yet. Game says not now. So crystals appear, but I can't join them yet. Man needs to progress story. Man, go do that. As long as he doesn't get sidetracked by items. Like that. Or that. That's a TM, that's Enduro. Right, I need to be right back though because I can hear my daughter wanting stuff. Medium.
House spider?
Yeah, house spider. That large house spider. Not like massive, but like in the fucking corner at the highest point. But healy. Then I need to go to the front of the school. Did you know the Halifax registered directional buttons? Patty D is just evolving Pokemon repeatedly. Ice cream. Interesting. Off ice cream. Carrot. Bard. Teriyaki flavored ice cream.
Oh.
Mango, yes. Fizzy pop, yes. Mint chocolate, yes. Strawberry, yes. Natchi salt. Don't know what natchi salt is. But teriyaki? Use picnics now to get eggs. Oh. Hello, what my thing originally did evolve into? Or evolve into, I should say. I suppose I'm supposed to go to the academy at this point. It's up here. Am I supposed to talk to? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. What? And then I'm gonna face this way in a minute. It's time to go. Once we leave this process, we'll hit the best known spot in South Province. Area 1, massive hill on the way to school. Usually find trainers there who are just itching to battle. Good luck. Okay, I didn't need to. Yes. Hmm. Okay. Southern Province, Area 1. Time for man to get probably distracted. Trainers want to fight? Well, who says I'm going to stay on the path? Hello, Seal. Aoife. No, there's literally another stop right here. The fuck. The fuck? Who are you? You look fancy. Hello there, I am a Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice battles. If you defeat 4 trainers here in Area 1 of the South Province, there's a lovely prize with your name on it. So far you defeat 2 trainers here in Area 1 South Province. Once you defeat 4, you'll get a lovely prize. Okay. Kind of have important things to do. Yeah, I saw the picnic over there. Oh dear. Hey, Dark Persona.
Oh no, it's actually high up.
Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much all you have learned in a battle? Sure. We can try to make a sandwich. Alright. I feel like having fun around. Calm down, Sona. Let us have a fruitful battle. Lady, how many Pokemon are you going to use now? Boom ball. You seem like you're getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon. That it? Okay. I feel bad for you. Huh? I will tackle you to death. Coffee. Critical hit, well, nice one. I have a hard time needing those even when I try. Stop blowing my attack and dragging us out. Poke. Look at that hurt. Poke. Dropping time. Just wait till you get to big fast shit. All the stars have advertisements or something, right? Oh god. Leafage. You really work your type matchups. I can tell how badly you want to win. I like all the comments she gets throughout battle. That's me. Right. Even despite the fact that boy there is technically from another region. Huh. Heat Pokemon, don't know what that thing is. Legit the sonar. Send out your next thing for me to vaporize. Oh, you have that thing. Then buff. Out my ace in the hole. The fuck is that? You turn it into a crystal light bulb. Terrorizing is always so stressful against your Pokemon. Oh god. You see, even when the movement's very effective, look how hard it hits. Aw. I'm gonna still numb it. Thing is whacking light bulb. Yup. Go away, light bulb, you're annoying. Broke your crystalage. Go to bed. Money. Amazing, look at you. Taking on a terrestrialized. Yes, you trade it, therefore you get the XP boost. Yeah. Yeah, you can't tell about your Pokemon yet, huh? Don't worry, I'll get that taken care of. You're so good at Pokemon battles, I forget how new you are to this stuff. Anyways, it was fun to battle you here. Have some revises, thanks. Is Sammy happy with her wee baby crop going to kick all the butt?
Yes.
Yes, she is. Wait, if it's just past this gate, at last, the city where our school is. Ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm going to take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. I'm going to see what DD wants about the whole make. Are we forced to go in? We're going in. Is this like the main city of the game, as it were, or the only city? Try to avoid focusing on anyone in the distance or moving. So I want to know why. Slightly off. Alright, here I am. Finally made it, huh? This is Meganzola, the biggest city in Padella. There used to be a big trade hub since long ago. Lots of folks come here, learn about advances in technology and all kinds of stuff. There's a hair salon where you can change your look, plus with tasty foods to fix you. Oh god. You want to see first up, Persona? Tasty food, I guess. For a big ear, be smart, come with a battle, go and tell me, right? Speaking of battling, I want to be sure you're able to terrorize your Pokemon too, Dark Persona. There's a few things you've got to get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Meanwhile, it's a fun look around the city for a bit. There's so much to do, grab a bite, buy some accessories, spice up the uniform. Got my personal recommendation? You've got to see Delabird's presents. They sell handy items for Pokemons to hold too. Once you see your fill, you can meet up again in front of the school. Just be ready, the stairs of school, no joke. There then, get pumped with some... okay. Everyone in distance looks hyper fuzzy. And like moving at pixelated speed. What the fudge? Okay. Let's go back out. Best not to focus on it. Guess that's how the game handles being able to be open world and on a Switch, I guess. Why is there a ball on the ground here? Picnic! Want to join? Yes. The fuck is that bird? Don't grow much. Oh, baskets where the egg shows up. Definitely Doombird. I like what whole Pokemon just like, fuck this shit, we're sleeping. Pet pet. Mixed sandwich. I don't have enough ingredients. Didi, I'm going to be saving and ending it here because I need to do a few things and it's getting late. So I don't know what you're supposed to do when it's that or how you lead the world without it going janky. Yes, I would like to save. I'll be putting this on the Saturday's votes, by the way. People want me to see this, see me play this more. Jesus Christ, I wish I could use my English. Let's go see how I can raid. Please tell that's mute, that is mute.